What's up, everybody? Once again, it's BrandMan Sean, and I got 7 engagement tips for you to use on Instagram. You probably haven't heard all of these tips before, so go ahead and listen up. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into it. Number 1, using these stories like Twitter. Now, what do I mean by that exactly? Well, think about the fact that Instagram has now made it easy to share a post that you see that you like on your story. So now it's essentially retweeting if you actually see a post that you like and you say, hey, I want to share this post. Instead of sending it to somebody, I'm just going to share it on my story. That's one of the easiest things to keep your engagement up and post frequently on your stories. And why is that so great? Well, the stories are not only a lot better than the Instagram feed, which we all know has died off over the last, 2 years, but Instagram is still encouraging people to post in their stories and utilize their stories. So you get incentivized to keep posting stories because you'll stay in people's top of mind by moving to the front of their story feeds. Use your story like Twitter. It's so easy to just type a status or a thought. It's so easy to repost things. It keeps you from having to create a lot of original content. Now, number 2, ask a question. This is either in your stories or your post. Of course, in your stories, you can literally just ask a question. You can also post some sort of poll. But again, you can do this in a regular post. A lot of people are familiar with this. But there's a second part to it that a lot of people don't necessarily utilize. And that's if there's something interesting that people say in response, share that. Because one, by asking questions is going to increase your engagement. That's a great part about it. But when you share it, you get another post which also increases engagement. But better than that, you're basically employing your followers to create free content for you. If I ask followers a question and then I get 50 answers to that question and I find something interesting that the other followers would like to see, I repost that and then I get more engagement off of that again, and maybe even more engagement on that than I got on my original post. It's a win-win for everybody. You gave somebody a good look. The Instagram got the likes and the, algorithm pushes that they like to see. And you got benefits from both sides. Whoever's following you probably likes the fact that you showcase them. Your other followers appreciate good content. And then Instagram gives you a pat on the back for continuing to be engaged on their platform and having good engagement with them. Number 3, no to emojis, yes to words. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of people are familiar with the fact that the more you talk in the comments, the more engagement in your comments, the better the algorithm works, right? I kind of just went over that. And one hack people started to get onto is, hey, well, if I respond to 10 comments, then I'll have 20 comments. And that's going to work for my algorithm. But a lot of people start to get lazy, and instead of responding genuinely, authentically, with real words and things of that nature, instead they just do, a peace sign, a fist. And that's cool when it's genuine and you just want to do it. But if you're doing it just because you think you're going to get boosted engagement and you're responding to 10 comments only with some basic emojis, Instagram is not going to reward you for that. From the research that I've seen, you should be typing and responding with at least 4 words, and then you'll get those little benefits. And of course, the more details you respond with, when it's longer, there might be some benefit to that as well. But that's besides the point in this video. Number 4, if you promote too much, it may kill your engagement. So while a lot of things are encouraging your engagement, doing things that I talked about, so those things bring you more engagement, this one is talking about something that you can do that actually will hurt your engagement in some weird way. So think about this. If you're Instagram and somebody on your platform starts to pay for all of their posts to be promoted, why would you allow them to get as much organic reach as they can? You might just say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make them pay for all of their posts. And that's kind of what is being said that Instagram is doing. If you're boosting every single post that you do, Instagram obviously is going to just say, hey man, just let them pay. We don't want to show it to anybody. But there's still, I don't know the exact formula, but there's still a certain amount of promotion and a certain amount of your post where it could stand to hurt some of your organic reach. Not because the content isn't good, just because, why give them something free that they want to pay for? Number 5, use Instagram Live. If you are doing Instagram Lives and you get good engagement on it, it's going to help you with the algorithm. Number 6, now this is a bit of a revival tactic. Now, a lot of people find that at some point they get less engagement than they typically have. And there's this weird thing, and there's actually multiple reasons where at some point Instagram might not be revealing as much of your content to as much of your following. And actually, in some cases, it's not necessarily Instagram trying to work against you. It's actually just them trying to benefit people by showing them more of what they like, and things can just get lost in the algorithm. But either way it goes, a good way to solve this, it's simple, it's manual, but go through one of your photos that people liked, or go through one of your videos that people liked. You know, a lot of them, one of your more popular ones, and then go back through them, like those people's posts. Engage with those people somehow, maybe comment on their stuff, actually look through their stuff authentically and DM them. Engage with those people, reach out to them, because a lot of times it might not be that this person decided that they don't like your stuff. It's just that they kind of forgot about you because they haven't seen you in a while, because for whatever reason, Instagram has not been showing your content to them. Again, that's just a revival tactic. And some people's accounts need to be brought from the dead. And number 7, do some sort of follower shout outs or acknowledgement at some point. Maybe you came across somebody who has a dope album, or they use one of your products and you see that they got results from that product. Post them on your profile and shout them out somehow. It's something that people appreciate. Not only does it have benefits from a branding standpoint, but again, back to this video's purpose, engagement. It does help with engagement. You engage, and then it brings other types of engagement when people see that you're engaging with people that are following you. Even if it's not them, they can appreciate you acknowledging people that are following you. And that's it for now. So if you have any kind of additional tips, go ahead and add them in, the comments. That's always helpful. And other than that though, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like it, you might as well share it. And if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button.